Hey,
Hi everyone. Welcome to the Soap Bar Podcast, brought to you by the TVK. This is where you get our thoughts and our opinions. That's Ashley Sheree and Neen's thoughts on what we thought of the story this week and just covering certain topics about the stories that we saw. So I am Ashley Sheree and this is
hey, y'all, it's your girl Denise.
so welcome. Let's just jump right into it. I felt like the world stopped yesterday. Well, maybe the soap opera
Um,
world. Maybe the soap opera world.
the way I
Eh,
wanted to take bereavement yesterday,
Girl.
I literally wanted to cancel clients. Like, I had made a story, and I'm like, if you don't know who this person is, go ask your mama, your grandmamas, your aunties, the world. Okay.
Word. Word. I mean, he was such a prominent figure. Like,
Yeah.
we weren't even born yet, and we knew all about Luke Spencer, what he did, who he was, and the type of person that he is. Like, he is legendary. I oftentimes say, yes, Luke Spencer is severely problematic. He is. So let's just get that out the way. But that doesn't take away from his legendary status, as well. You know, Anthony Geary played Luke Spencer amazingly. And I think it was because of, maybe his nuance of acting that made people more endeared, along with the chemistry. Because him and Jeannie had amazing chemistry, and it is what it is.
Even listening to like, well, not even listening, but like reading her dedication yesterday, and she said, I woke up in the middle of the night. Like I
Mhm.
felt like to have passion with someone for decades, the way you all
Decades.
did, and then to still have the Spencer legacy be present on General Hospital today.
Yep.
Um,
Insane.
yeah, yeah.
And also noting too, they are where the term what is it? Oh my God, why am I losing my thought
Super
today?
couple,
Super
super
couple.
couple,
Yeah, like it was in the
them.
air. I had to grab I was like, thank you for that assist. I'm like, what girl, come on now. Um, it was because of them.
Yeah.
Like,
It's
what?
still the Luke and Laura wedding special on General High. And I say special because literally it is the most watched.
Yep.
Like people took off work to see them get married in the 80s, to sit there and
What?
watch it live. Like,
Somebody on TikTok said that their manager at the time brought in a television just so they could watch it. This is how deep it was. I don't think people really get, this is why I'm like the soap opera passion, it's still there. Like it may have gotten smaller, but it's still there. I just can't believe it. You know what I'm saying? Like one of the scenes for me, particularly with Anthony Gary, and I say this like, often, it was two of them for me. It was one when Lucky is confronting him about raping Laura. And even like that was amazing. Even like Jonathan Jackson scenes with Jeannie Francis were amazing too. Oh my God,
I,
it used to be so good. I could
and I
cry.
know,
Ah.
I know their YouTube views are about to go up because everybody is nostalgic in that right now too.
Girl, and then on top of that too is when quote unquote he Lucky was presumed dead and him and Laura were at the dock. Like, oh my goodness, the acting and how they go off of each other was just, oh my goodness, so amazing. But rest in peace to Anthony Gary, died at the age of 78 and had 8 daytime Emmys, and he earned every single last one of them Emmys. So,
Yeah,
wow.
agree.
Oh, well, let's go on and mosey on down to Beyond the Gates BTG. So I have to say, I thought Winterfest was a bust.
Mm, I think Kiki did a great job. Shout out to Kiki Wyatt for coming out.
Hmm.
If that's where majority of the budget went for Winterfest, we could be honest
Probably.
about that too. I thought it was going to be more entertaining, like the fashion show was.
Yes.
Like the fashion show was very much entertaining. Like Ashley had hell, like the Articulate concert. Like I thought it was
Yes.
more of a show and not just we at the country club. Like I thought it was gonna be a fest. Like I don't know. I thought it was gonna be like a nurse's ball type thing. Like I thought y'all were
Yeah.
gonna give us something.
I thought they were gonna get like dressy. So when Anita said like casual, I was like, wait, what? Like I just
Shorty was in there with her jeans on.
word. Like
Sherry down Leslie. Yeah.
ugh.
She was in here with her jeans and her shawl.
I thought that was doing something. And then, oh my goodness, the outfit that they had, even rarely is there a miss on BTG, but that was a severe miss. I hated that outfit. I thought it was so bad. And then with the go-go boots too, I said, I
But you
know
know,
that
like her style is
it's a
very like
flower
eccentric.
child.
Like, yeah, like she's very
Yeah.
boho earthy type. So I would have wanted it to be more ball gown, like more longer.
Yeah, something.
And also our expectations of what we thought Winterfest was gonna be.
That's true too. Yeah, what we thought. But I also felt like if y'all were trying to make a name in higher society, that dress wasn't it. It's just like it just wasn't in that outfit. And it also didn't stay true, like you were saying, to her boho flower child because they still have like I do feel like they have outfits that go with the boho flower child stance, but that didn't mesh either. And that could be also why I felt like that outfit was such a bust because it wasn't true to the character. So also, so what do you think about Nicole and Dr. Rollins?
I
Uh,
think they're cute.
okay, you
I don't
took a
know.
pause. I was like,
I've been seeing a lot of Kim testing across all the soaps right now. So I've been in
mhm,
a very
don't get excited.
like what's going on type of thing. But I like them,
Mhm.
but I like Ted and Shanice more.
Oh, also, did you see how Ted was looking though at Nicole when, Dr. Rollins was there? You peeped that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that ship has sailed. They're probably like, and don't get me wrong, like it'll probably be some type of like power outage, snowstorm, something that they're gonna, they're gonna have sex. Like they're gonna do that. But then I don't see them being together. Like I really do like Ted and Shanice.
You do. Oh, so that's what I think because and also with Keith playing the role, we haven't really gotten a chance to really see them be together. And
True.
when they were, I saw sparks immediately. And I was just like, well, why
Okay.
aren't they
Okay.
planning on
So you
that?
saying they need more scenes with each other. I
Yes,
give you that.
you already know I said that I don't feel like they give the Richardson family enough.
Yeah.
I'm not talking about like Smitty, and Martin. I'm talking about the core. So because I don't know, I feel like we've had scenes about maybe two that I can remember, especially the hotel scene when Leslie Dana Honolulu pulled that freaking fire alarm. Like that was hot. I
It was
thought that
passion. Oh,
yeah, it was like it felt like heat there.
it
And then
was.
once again they just like let it go. And that's why I feel kind of in a sense also deprived because we haven't necessarily seen Ted and Nicole in a way like that. I don't mind. Shanice has chemistry with everybody. Ernestina, who plays Shanice, has chemistry with everybody. That's just what it is. The girls are chemistry. She even got chemistry with Derek. So like stop playing. So for me, it's just like I am hoping for a quadrangle or even with an octagons,
Mhm.
whatever, because I want to see Nicole in her, Megan Thee Stallion era, her hottie season, like
Okay.
her,
Okay. Okay.
like
Okay.
I want
Okay.
to see her
Okay.
with Dr. Rollins on a date,
I want to see
Carlton. I want to
everybody
see
play the field. Have
play the
Carlton come
field.
back. Like,
Ted still begging. You know what I'm saying? Like I would
yeah.
love that for her. Like boost up her, let us see her free. We don't really see her free. So
So I feel like that'd be great. That'd be great to see her boss up against
yes,
everybody who's trying. Like, I'm still here. I'm hot. Y'all want me? Earn me.
yes,
Like the earn me type. Okay.
yes. You know what I'm saying? I feel like no matter what Danny gives that energy, the energy that Nicole gives is more of like, Bridget, da 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 da. So I want to see her kind of just let loose, like you said, earn me, and see what it be with those men, and kind of like of course with
Yeah.
Shanice in there, like that would be my whole like the holy grail. As you can see, I didn't mention Leslie Dana Honolulu, and that's for a reason. I don't need to see her with them, but see, this is what happens when you oversaturate a character. Now I'm kind of done in that sense, but even I did enjoy. when Vanessa stuck her tongue out at Leslie. It was so childish, but it was such a great moment. Shout out to Lauren for that. It was so childish. But even, and then also like Mona, love her, still got smoke for old girl continuously. I appreciate that so much. Oh, and you know who else had the longing face too? Bill. I love how the ex-husbands are just like, woo, 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 we lost them.
It's too late to talk about. It's
Too
too
late.
late. But you know what though? He
Oh.
Bill gonna be but hurt. You not only risk your family for this young hot piece, you risk your wife, your legacy, everything that you
Hmm.
all have here. And Danny is over there flourishing, baby. Danny is over there happy. Danny over there being loved
Oh,
on.
okay. All of that.
Thank
So
you for moving out the way, Bill. Like you been
appreciate
holding her
it. For real, for real.
back.
And I don't know. You already know how I feel about Danny and Andre. I just love the honesty, the communication. I mean, is it all perfect? No, but that's like, I do see that as a great relationship,
Yeah.
as well. So, and I do want that quadrangle too with, with them, Bill and Haley, because it's coming. So I'm just preparing myself. I know my couple can't be happy forever. So,
Cause Haley gonna spill the beans when she get confronted. She gonna be like, "Well, Danny been kissing my husband." Like that. She gonna let it all be out, and it's
word.
on pan to Andre, and we gonna be sitting there like,
And we also got to talk about her and Bill and him fainting. Do you think that he's suspicious of her? Because the way he was looking, I don't know.
I just feel like Bill, you a lawyer, like,
She always be suspicious.
like you always. I would that slap to wake him back up though. Like
She
she
slapped
did
the
the
mess out of
absolute
him.
most. You've been wanting the man to die. You've been wanting him to pass out. Then he finally passed out, and you,
And you scared. Like,
yeah,
I was like, what? Do you have feelings for him? I was a little bit confused. Is it too soon? Like,
I
why are
don't
you
know.
freaking out like this, girl? What is going on?
I don't know what's going on with Val.
I can't not bow. If y'all watched Monday's episode, then you know what we're talking about. See, my days is all mixed up. Wow. Oh my God. I just cannot. All right. And also with Vanessa and Joey going public just to kind of just for him to leave later in the next episode. I was just like,
You
but
know, okay, tangent real quick. So y'all know how John is back on General Hospital the last couple days, weeks, and he's on BTG. Y'all, I had fell asleep and I woke up and it was a scene of Kevin Collins. And I'm, what they doing on BTG? And I literally like,
like what is happening here? What? I can't. I can't, but he be acting his tail off too. I can't wait.
still got his
Yeah.
suits on, like, but I don't know. I just feel like I saw the boredness on General Hospital from him. Like,
Uh,
Joey, I had to say it.
yeah.
Sorry. Joey Armstrong is very much so like, I think he's battling with, I don't think Doug is dead.
I don't
I,
think so
I
either.
don't think Dougie is dead, but he's battling with the do he really like Vanessa? You know, I think parts of Vanessa still feel like he has something to do with Doug. Like, I just want everybody to show their hand. Like, are
Yeah.
y'all oblivious? Like, who's oblivious and who really know what's going on? Like, who peep game? Bill, do
Hmm.
you peep game? Vanessa, do you peep game? Joey, do you peep game? I need to know.
Yeah, help us out.
Help us out. Help us help you.
Oh my goodness. So we all know something is going on with Anita. So let me prepare myself for that. So if you saw Monday, was if yeah, Mondays, you already know we'll talk about that too at a later time. But yeah. So and then what did you feel too about I'm happy that Kat's not moving in with No Mas. Because I feel like he is using her. And also after the conversation with Bill, that's what it gives me. Um but also, I just love how Bill is also still a protector as well. We already know Bill is not the best husband. We know that he's an awful husband.
But like,
But you can't take away he loves that damn Dupree family, and he will make sure that he goes up for them. Like, especially, I feel like, Anita and Vernon's grandchildren, his children. That's just what it is. I appreciated that. And what
Like
about
this
you?
is Niecy Pooh. This Niecy Pooh. You ain't, and is I think it also makes you not see him as a complete villain.
Yeah, he's multi-layered.
Yeah, he has a very likable qualities.
And that's the thing I feel like with Tim and playing Bill, like, or even the writing, when they can do it, they will. He's a
Yeah,
very multi-layered character where it's just like, because Bill was pissing off everybody. And then all of a sudden, sometimes you'll see, flashes of nuance or just him being a different type of personality. And that's just what we need when you have characters because we have to like them. I feel like they didn't necessarily do a good job of that when it comes to Leslie, Dana, Honolulu, and Eva. It's just not the same. And I don't know why, because at first I really did like both of those characters. But even now, when they have scenes where it's supposed to be us getting their point of view and seeing them in a sympathetic and in an empathetic way, I'm just like, okay, whatever. So I don't know. I don't know why it's like that for me.
I agree. I
So.
agree.
Yeah. But I do have to say too, the Kat and Danny scenes were amazing.
We've
I
been looking forward to those, so
so
I'm glad it
much.
delivered. I'm glad it delivered.
And it just felt like she was like asking her questions. Of course, like Kat would get on the defensive sometimes, but I feel as though she was trying to gauge where, she was at with it, type of thing.
Danny was the first one who really showed that she valued Kat's opinion. Like I want
Ooh,
to feel, I want to know, what's your thoughts on this? And I don't think she's really gotten that from anybody else of the from the family. So I'm
nope.
glad that she had that too.
Yeah, it's so good, and I do see a lot of more of Danny and Kat, which is normal. I feel like too in certain families as well. So I don't know. It was such a good scene. It was nice to see Kat be able to vent and have someone allow her the opportunity to vent and not tell her you need to forgive her and you need to do this and you need to do. Don't tell me what I need to do when this person actively destroyed my family and slept with my man.
Exactly.
I'm like, what is going on here? So yeah, and also I really okay. The Laura and Eva scene. What did you think? Because I have thoughts on that.
Um, I feel like Laura was more so like, I remember that your mama was, y'all act like y'all ain't see it. I was in the hospital. I was there. Like she was like, don't forget my story. Don't forget that I know
Yeah.
type thing. I don't think it was supposed to come off as a threat to Eva, but I feel like it was more so like, I know what you did last summer. Like,
Like it's still in here. Still in
like
here.
I was there. I remember it. Y'all keep moving on, but no, I was there.
And once again, a lot of times too, we get to see like Laura being frightened more so. This time it felt as though she was standing on her own 2 feet and letting it be known like how she felt. And I mean, I'm a person who appreciates point of view usually because y'all probably like, you need to stand about even her mama. So like usually I do, if it's not too much. um, but also I also felt like, and I don't think that the character of Eva meant to do this, but it did feel like she's low-key diminished and dismissed Laura in a sense because well I didn't have a dad type of thing or like and
Like one doesn't necessarily have to cancel out the other.
exactly and also that's something you need to take up with Leslie Dana and Lulu Sherry. Like she was also the one who made sure that you didn't get to see your dad, and it just made me also I was like, Laura, why did you tell her about Malone? Because what did she do? She ran right to her dear mama and told her about Malone, and that pissed me off too because I finally thought maybe, we'll finally get some consequences. Or it could have been more of like, I felt like it was too soon for her to find out. Like, could we see him investigate like a little bit more? And then just as they're about to close in, then it's a bomb dropping of how Malone was really working with the Duprees to make sure that Laura's okay and that she's not doing anything crazy. But then it just felt like, okay, so we had that for about like 3 days and now it's just like she knows. But on the flip side, I do feel like Leslie Dana Honolulu Sherry feels like she's untouchable.
Mm.
So and wants to still play the cat and mouse game, with Malone. So I don't know. Maybe it might work out in my favor. Some consequences and repercussions. But I just was like, so here we go again. I get it. I get it. That is her mother, but at the same time, it's not like she's been a great mom either. For
Yeah.
what we've seen, she's kicked her out how many times? She actually, pulled her into a plot against her own biological father. She lied about, her biological father as well. Like she's done a lot of things, but we can't always say that it's just like Eva following along with her mother. Eva's a grown woman. So at this
Yeah.
point in time, are you going to say no or are you going to continue to enable her? Now it starts to fall on Eva as well.
Agree. Like Eva is grown. She's not walking blindly into her mother's plans anymore. You're an informed participant who is choosing, making a conscious choice to continue forward.
Exactly. And that is the problem. So, yeah, so people can really miss me with that. Like, done. But I was super pissed about the Malone reveal, like, already. But on the same token, we had some makeups. We had siblings makeup and a couple makeup. So Martin and Kat came together. So I can give Martin his sixes. You can't get tens, bro. You got to work your way up there. But I can give you your sixes for actually talking to your sister, seeing her point of view, and at the same token talking to Ted, who's still, not all, whatever, why Kat is probably doing the way, doing what she's doing. And I thought it was great insight too, both conversations. So,
Agree.
and then, oh yeah, and Chelsea and Madison worked their ish out. So that worked out great. But I was also confused a little bit how they had Vanessa stick her tongue out. And then the next episode, they were like, talking and it was all cool. And this is where sometimes it gets a little bit inconsistent. And I'm like, where's the script editor? Because why is she being nice all of a sudden after she was just drunk and sticking her tongue out?
That's what I'm saying. Like, are they gonna try to blame it on, oh, she was drunk type of thing? But like, she ain't like her sober. So let's remember that we don't like her sober.
Exactly. What is it? A drunk mind speaks a sober heart.
Mhm.
So moving right on along, y'all. We may be going a little bit fast as you could tell. So yeah. But for Bold and the Beautiful, it was y'all already know it's a 30 minutes, so you take in commercials is about
He
15
said
minutes.
it's about 17 on a good day,
Yeah.
18 if they feeling spicy, you
Yeah,
know.
yeah, they might stretch it to 18. It just depends on their mood. I'm a person, I don't do commercials, so I'm able to go straight through. So usually it's about 18 minutes. But I mean, it was really the same thing. So, still talking about Eric retiring, and we spoke about that last week. We do feel
Yeah.
like that's a real good story if they're just responsible with it.
Right. If it's like a responsible force, like if you're setting a storyline that you're forcing him out of retirement, first and forcing him into retirement, then you need to have the perspective of that.
Exactly, exactly. So, yeah, so continuing that, and then Sheila wasn't invited to the wedding. We talked about that too last week. It's still going on. Essentially, she just feels some type of way. I just think it's crazy that she thought that she would be invited. You try to pum Brooke. You literally pum.
And
You
look who
know
her granddaughter was.
exactly, and you wanted to keep her safe. So Sheila Carter, you may be Sheila Sharp now, but people have memories and they just do not forget. And also, they need to be on their own pace and time of forgiving.
Yeah,
But
that's
just
it. You can't.
and then, oh, sorry, go ahead.
I was like, you can't force it.
Exactly, exactly. And then her talking to Taylor. I don't know. She wants a friend, but nobody wants to be friends with you. I I wouldn't either after everything that you've done. Hoping Liam get married and Bill and Katie get engaged. So that was that. And then we're gonna chuck it on down to days. I know that you said that you've
I
been
was
eating
wrong.
days up.
No, EJ did not kidnap himself.
Ex-
Like, I was wrong. EJ is not kidnapping his siblings.
yeah, I wasn't gonna say anything.
Dun, dun, dun. I was like, oh, okay.
hmm But I mean, I do think it's still a possibility. You can't put anything past the Damaras. So like I do feel like it could definitely still happen.
Yeah.
in the beginning you had Theo kidnapped and Jada figured it out. I've said this so many times. I really do love that they're leaning more into his Damaris side. I think that that is absolutely amazing. So then Kat drugged EJ and she saw that someone was staying downstairs and you know the little hidden passageways that they have. Um Stephanie's being stalked. Now, the real story that I wanted to talk about was the Sophia and Rachel. So we know that she's still connecting with Rachel, but I do feel like she is manipulating her. What are
Oh,
your thoughts?
absolutely. Like you're trying to figure out what does Rachel know about the family? What does she know about the outside? Like even last week when Rachel was like, "Yeah, I almost killed two people," and when she looked, "Oh, you did? What happened?" You're not doing that out of curiosity. You're doing that because you want to bring that up and use it against the family at another time.
Yep, yep.
Because as
And
soon
I,
as Kate came in, looking like that's so Raven, glancing off like she got a vision. Girl,
that's
you
so
present.
Raven. It's
Like,
Raven. I can see. Yeah, that was like, so you just gonna act like you be wandering around and you is it up here like be so for real. Do you think she's gonna use that as a way to get back Tate back?
oh, absolutely.
Yep. Yeah, that's
Absolutely. It's going to get Fatal Attraction.
yeah, because and I just hope that they are able to do it right. Like, I don't want her to be Jan Spears crazy. I want her to be more of a vixen like Sammy Brady. If we could do that, and that's the thing about Days of Our Lives, sometimes they go too far over and it's hard to
Yeah.
bring the character back. And I want to see Sophia stick around. So, you know, that is my thing. I actually don't mind her manipulating Rachel. And that may sound bad. And maybe it is my bias because I like the character of Sophia a lot. Also, it's just because like I have an issue with bad kids, y'all. I can't help it. I used to teach when I have bad kids, it just like I'm like, ugh. So that's why I think I really don't mind, but I'm also aware that she is a child. But she was able to also plan her escape route with the help of Rachel. So now she knows how to get in and out. So we're gonna see. I'm definitely this is one of the stories that I'm definitely intrigued by, and I can't wait to see it more. I also thought Marlena and Xander having their talk was very nice and good. Like,
Because you see Xander dynamic with Maggie a lot.
hmm
So I feel like to see like to like the different generations, like the storylines come together like that. I did enjoy his conversation with Marlena too.
yeah, D and I think Deidre Hall just knows how to play things, and she makes you like certain characters like even more, just because of how she did, and that's why I think too she even softened Leo at one point in time as well. So that was a really a good scene, and it looks like Brady and Sarah are definitely going to be moving forward. I didn't need to see Eric without his shirt off. He's fine, but like sometimes you could still be attracted to somebody without that. Like,
You say sometimes you could do without.
yeah, like it's fine. He's still a great actor. He's still great, but sometimes you don't need all that. You just don't. So yeah.
That makes sense though.
Yeah, so we know that they're gonna get together. You don't have to do all of that extra ish. um, so also Johnny rejected EJ, and one thing that EJ did, it kind of was like, oh, so you just do what your wife say, huh? That's I was like, I was like, come on, now you're trying to get at the male
So,
ego, EJ.
'cause I be feeling like sometimes EJ acts oblivious to how he's traumatized so many people around him, and he just
Girl,
talks to me. Oh. Okay, okay. I see what I see how y'all doing. No, we see how you did. Like
yes.
that's the difference.
Like, let's be so for real right now. I was just like, oh, he's trying to. I was like, EJ, if you don't go somewhere. But
Let
I
us.
do like how Johnny was like, no, this is me and my wife's decision, and that's just, what it is type thing. So, yeah. But that's also a big part of the reason why he ain't still trying to mess with you, because you always got something smart to say. Like, so yeah. Oh, I also wanted to see about your thoughts pertaining to Jeremy and Maggie's conversation. That was a scene I also really liked.
Okay, let me go back. Refresh my memory.
All right, so him and Maggie, they met at the Horton Town Square, and she was just talking to him because about Stephanie being stalked.
Oh, yes, 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 yes. Okay, okay. So you mean in referring to his thoughts on Stephanie being stalked or their conversation overall?
Their conversation overall.
I think that it was healing.
Mm-hmm.
I think the biggest thing about it was like, I don't know, Maggie offers a sort of wisdom that
Yeah.
I feel like you don't get from a lot of the other characters. And I feel like she helped Jeremy, I don't want to say broaden his perspective, but just like see more than what was really going on. Like it's like it wasn't all black and white.
Yeah, it definitely wasn't. And I think for him too, in his perspective, I think he had some hurt there too that
Yeah.
Maggie would bring it to him. But I also felt as though like I didn't necessarily feel like she was accusing him,
I
but
feel
it
like she
was,
listened.
huh?
I feel like she didn't accuse him. I feel like she listened more.
Yeah, no, and that's what I was saying too, because at the end he kind of got upset. So that's why I was just trying to kind of like maneuver that way and like figure out the like how, because I probably, when I like characters. So I'm like, I don't feel like Maggie was trying to come at him, but when he got upset at the end, I can also feel I can get that because he held Maggie in high regard. So the thing is, when somebody you hold in high regard is actually not believing it all the way or questioning it would be a good word.
But
Like,
I feel like that's because he didn't want to hear her wisdom. Like sometimes when you don't want to hear somebody's opinion, you automatically feel like they trying to attack you, or you feel like they trying to come for you. But her opinion was offering a perspective that was different than the one he already had,
yeah, and
and he
and
wasn't ready.
to hear it,
Yeah.
and it wasn't. I don't think it was necessarily like, oh, you're stalking Stephanie, but the thing too with that is when you've done things in the past, unfortunately, people are going to like,
They got associated with it.
yeah, like that's the only thing. But I have to say, like, Days is getting a lot better at just like intertwining people. You had Kate and Ari. You had Marlena and Xander. You
Yeah.
had Jeremy and Maggie. Because I always say you can forget who Ariana is related to because she has so many like relations to so
Yeah.
many different people. But for them to like have Kate in the mix like a couple of weeks ago and now, seeing Maggie and Jeremy, I feel like they're really trying to invoke like just that
It's
family connection
like
again.
it's all connected at some point.
Exactly, exactly. But I know this week I'm looking forward to the EJ kidnapping with the Tamaras and how that's going on. So
He
like,
just kidnapped himself. Like I
yeah.
just knew EJ. I'm like, you just gonna take all your siblings? Like, y'all, I went crazy last week. I was like, EJ out here just kidnapping all his siblings, and Ashley was, well, do we know? It's EJ. It's EJ. It's always EJ.
It's always, but this is why I'm like, it still could quite possibly be. We still don't know. I
Right,
mean,
you don't know.
we don't know.
The plan could have went further than he thought it was.
It,
Like somebody could be him
exactly.
and somebody else. We don't know.
We know. So, I don't know. We gonna see. We'll see how it works out. But kudos to Days. They're just doing a lot better. So now we gonna mosey on down to General Hospital. I do have some thoughts, but I'll let you take that away and I'll jump in.
Okay, I have a question.
hmm
Valentine and Carly.
They better not.
I'm just throwing it out there.
I,
I'm just look, they Kim testing.
oh my God, can you
So Kim test when I
imagine?
see a Kim test. I know. I know what Kim I see beakers and formulas and stuff being mixed together.
All right, let's get this together.
They over there Kim testing. And
Oh,
I might like it.
I don't. I'm gonna have to look. I'm gonna be honest. Sometimes I don't watch Carly scenes.
I mean,
But
James Patrick Stewart is just like
yes,
phenomenal anyway.
yeah, he
So I
is.
feel like he's gonna make
He's gonna
Carly go.
elevate. Yeah. And this is not to say either. I think Laura Wright has been acting like forever. I remember her on Ally, The Loving and the City. So Talk to Me Nice. Love her acting, but sometimes Carly, the character, is just too
It's
much
too
for me.
much.
She's a lot.
You'd be like, Carly, just calm down.
It's
Carly,
like,
Carly.
really?
But I feel like I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. That's my take on that. Um, Curtis was arrested for lying about meeting up with Selena
Mm-hmm.
the night that Drew was shot 2 times and then I die at
But
close range.
I didn't mind that. Arrest him all you want, but Willow needs to stay arrested too, and we good.
And I'm like, and she did. Willow also lied.
That's all
Well, I
she
think
do.
it came out Monday. I don't know. Willow also lied about her whereabouts and how close she was to Drew's house the night that he was shot
Hmm.
times at close range and then I die. So yeah.
Even
Um Chase, I feel like Chase and Willow is I don't know,
it's coming.
it's gonna be some type of storm or something, the power gonna go out. Everybody gonna be together. They gonna have
We're we're like that whole okay, so I did for
and
me
she
I'm
gonna get
con
pregnant.
I'm sorry. I continue to see like Willow as now self-centered,
Yeah.
selfish, and
Yeah.
entitled.
Yeah.
Because one, you didn't even know officially if your charges were dropped. Two, you go right up into the Quartermain household and put Chase in a very not good predicament. You
She
already
gotta see her
know.
children. I gotta see
Yeah,
my children. I just miss my children. Like every time she say children, I cringe.
because it's a lot. I'm like, you're not doing what you need to do in order to see your children. You keep breaking the rules that have essentially been set. Also, more so ruining your case. You didn't know if those charges were really dropped. You had no idea. You know
Yeah.
that Brooklyn is Michael's cousin and they are close as hell. And also, like, Brooklyn is Chase's wife.
Yep.
Like, what are you doing? You're
Oh,
putting her in a
yeah.
hard
Why
spot.
are you on the grounds? What do you have going on? She's like, I'm just,
We don't care.
Willow lacks accountability,
She
and
does
like,
severely.
she lacks accountability really bad.
Really freaking bad. Like, bro, it's just a lot. She be getting on my last. She be tapping mad hard. I don't know if it's her or Drew who went and out because I can't stand his.
They say, oh my God, well, somebody's been arrested. They finally arrested Michael. Stop talking about Michael because he ain't talking about you.
He is
Like,
so
I'm
jealous of him.
so over the obsession that Drew has with Michael. Like,
He
whoever
wants to be
came up
Michael.
with that storyline, that was not the Drew Kane that we remember. That is not Oscar's daddy.
Nope, sure ain't.
That is not Oscar's daddy. That is not Scout's daddy either.
And I don't appreciate them changing Scout name last name back to Kane. It's Quartermain.
It's Morgan. She was born Emily Scout Morgan. That's her name.
Loki, I want Danny's. I want all of Jason's kids to have the Quartermain last name too.
If all of them do it, I wouldn't dispute.
Nope, I want him
If
to.
all of them do it, I would not dispute. But that baby is a Morgan. That is Jason's baby. That baby wouldn't have been no baby if she thought that that was Drew. Okay.
She thought that. I don't know, because back in the day, Billy Miller, I don't know, they had great chemistry too.
They
Dream was
had
a good,
the dream,
the real Dream.
Speaking of chemistry, everybody's all in the uproar because Jason and Britt kissed. I didn't see it, the chemistry. I didn't see it.
Oh, what
Felt
people
forced.
felt they actually had it?
They was what was that? I didn't like
I
it.
saw more of what was that.
I tried to see chemistry because people had talked about their chemistry in the past.
I'll I'll say I don't know what happened. In the past, they did have something. Now it's not there. I feel like they're trying. You know how sometimes certain people have really good
It's only three
chemistry.
people I've seen him have chemistry with, like
Yeah,
in that way.
and then it's just gone. The thing is, Steve Burton used to be a Kim magnet. I feel as though, and I'll be honest, I loved when he was with Keisha. Like that was one of my favorite pairings of
Very
his.
soft, very soft.
Yeah, like
That was also Jason Quartermain.
yes. Oh, but I loved it. And then, of course, I'm gonna say Elizabeth, and I can't say he didn't have chemistry with
She's one
Sam.
of the ones. She's one of the ones that I thought as
See
well.
how us we could agree? Like
I think it's different. I think the chemistry that you know Jason and Elizabeth had. Elizabeth, I'll keep it.
you trying to
Is,
combine her real name?
because I was like Becky and Elizabeth. I think I put it together. But I think the chemistry that they had is different than the chemistry that he had with Kelly Sam.
Mm-hmm.
But it was chemistry. I
It
will
was
say that.
chemistry.
I
It was
don't
chemistry.
any chemistry with Britt. I also saw chemistry with him and Sarah Joy
I
Brown.
was just about to say that. That is the only
Them the
Carly.
only three that I'm like, everybody else, y'all just fillers.
Yeah. When he was Jason, Keisha. So
Keisha.
so yeah, low key four. I
And,
mean,
and, if, and if we gonna talk about it, we'll talk about it. It was during the time that y'all was scared of that chemistry and y'all
uh,
did
uh,
take it
uh,
away. But
yep. Keeping it plain and clear. Because it could have been something. You know what, Ashley? We just not gonna do it. So yeah, but and then also like I am also ready for Alexis to get out from under that man's thumb. And that man is Drew. Like he hangs scout over her. And I'm just like, I need Natasha. I say
like
that
he
all
got
the
this baby as
time.
a bargaining chip. Like y'all had Rick down there in that basement. Y'all needed to have had Drew down
Word.
there in that basement. And the whole town should have paid money to come down there and mess with him.
Yep.
Like
Yep. Yep.
basement would
Yo.
have been standing room only.
Oh,
Everybody down here. Where's the whole Port Charles at Alexa's house? Like
and
ridiculous.
go in. I am so tired of Drew, and I keep saying this too. General Hospital just doesn't know when to just
Let it go.
let it go, change course, something like that's when it just becomes too much, and you just like for me, this is when I tune out. There are certain storylines that I really want to see, and certain ones I don't. Like I'm
Let them
also
give him a tumor and be like, oh, that's what happened. Da, da, da.
all of that stuff.
Wait for it.
But I have to admit, I really am liking the family dynamic of Lulu, Rocco, and Charlotte. I really enjoy those. So, we'll continue to see because Papa gonna make her way to let her know he's okay. He was already trying to convince Carly ass to do what needed to be done. So,
She sure put
yeah.
that tea underneath there. She did. She's
She had
like,
to like still figure out because people was
because what
around, but
I'm telling you right now, they gonna mess off and then boom, Anna gonna come back. Or they gonna find out
oh.
Anna kidnapped. And then he gonna be like, Anna, Carly, just go. Like,
Dude. Hopefully, if James Patrick stays, like that dynamic could be crazy if they do a triangle like that. I would have to see how I feel. I would really have to like look at that. Yeah, that would be crazy. Dag, I had something else I wanted to say, and I just completely forgot, and it pertained to General Hospital. Of course, I just lost my train of thought. Yeah, it's been happening lately. I've been so busy at work. I ain't even gonna hold you, as you can see. Um, what else? Like that, I really forgot, and it was all in my brain, and now it is completely dissipated. But yeah, like I will say this, keeping it up with Dark Michael, love it, more of it. He'll go toe to toe with anybody.
they
Oh,
found out Portia was pregnant.
yes. Before I
Um,
forget again, because I'm gonna do it. Um, I also like seeing how Charlotte, was just like, I can't say I won't go with him. It's just like, she's so honest. I'm like, yes, little Helena. Yes. But okay, what else did you say? Because I was going to forget it. You said,
Portia, the Isaiah found out she was pregnant. I think so I still believe that Trina and Kai are gonna be the ones to uncover who done it. But I think Willow did it. Like I
I
don't
think
know.
so too. Do you
I
think she
think
has multiple personalities?
I think that's what it's gonna be blamed as.
Hmm. And then it would also make sense for her stalking Daisy, which was crazy. Somebody was like to me too on TikTok. And they still don't know that she was stalking Daisy. I was like, oh shit,
Michael know.
and
Michael know
that's it.
everything.
Who
Michael
else did
sitting
he
there waiting
tell?
on evidence. Michael waiting on them to call him in and say he killed Drew. So he could be like, no, I didn't. Willow did. And I was right there when they like
He really would say it like that too, with a
talking
mean
about
face.
he went and planted the gun at Elizabeth house. No, he went to see if the gun was really there. To see did I see that? Like he went to go confirm. Not
Exactly.
not plant.
Yeah, I mean, I would like Willow to have about maybe two other personalities. One could be more of a Nell.
Okay.
Um,
Okay.
um, so I would like that. One could be probably like her young teenage self when she was in Dawn of Day. And then maybe that's it. I feel like if we had personalities of like those three, I feel like it could be very good. Muhahaha. So this is when we tell General Hospital, take what we say. Go on. Oh, really quickly, how are you feeling about Jacinda and Michael? I still think she should have been Serena Baldwin. I don't care what nobody says.
She gives me Abby vibes.
Oh.
I really did like Michael and Abby together, and he brought up Abby to her. Like
Mm.
he did bring Abby up and was like, my one of my first loves. Like he did. Um, but as far as like a pairing for them, I just think it's steamy.
Yeah. It is steamy. I feel like who he should really be with, in my complete honesty, is Sasha.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think that pairing is perfect for Michael because she also has like this little she who also probably should have been Serena Baldwin. She also has like this.
hmm.
Yep. She has this con side that she had in the past. She worked through it. She was drug addicted. I feel like she has many layers to her as well,
Yeah,
but it's likable, unlike Willow, who's constantly needs to be saved. A lot of times Sasha saves herself, or she'll just need some form of assistance. Because even though Cody helped her out, because I mean, what is she gonna do? She was locked in an insane asylum. She needed some assistance there. But I mean, I just feel like she more so find her way because I do feel like General Hospital, back in the day, they used to try different things. So even when we talked about the Michael and Abigail, like they were pushing the envelope. They don't really push the envelope anymore. Not they don't really, they don't push the envelope anymore to kind of do different things and, open that up.
yeah.
So yeah, we'll see. I hope that they bring Sasha back. I think that she's missing. I do not want Michael with Willow. I don't think she's good. And I don't feel like she embodies someone who could uphold being in that Quartermaine household. I do feel like Sasha could do that.
I agree. I agree.
Anything else for Gentle World Hospital? All right,
Nope.
guys. I'm gonna start watching Young and Restless again. It's been busy. I had to
Pack.
figure out.
Let's make a pack. I won't do it this year. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. But starting off in 2026, I might put it on my bingo card.
And I'm gonna try. I had to find gifts for 260 people, so it was a little bit hectic for me over here. So I'm gonna try my hardest. And with that, I want to thank you so much for joining Soapwire Podcast, brought to you by the TVK. Please feel free to follow us. We are on Instagram, soap.wire, TikTok. Shout out to the TikTok peeps. Soap_wire. I believe so. Oh my God, I hope I don't forget. But I believe it's soap_wire. Blue Sky is just soap wire. As for me and following me, it's lady um 2Ys_ASA on Instagram and on Twitter, the bad place. It is lady 2Ys_ASA 312 on TikTok. And on Blue Sky, it's just lady. Wow. It is just lady 2 Ys ASA 312, no underscore. Name?
Instagram, Neen_Amanda, Neen_ the therapist. Twitter, Kiss My Neen. TikTok, Neen_Amanda. Blue Sky, Neen Amanda. Honestly, I gotta see if I still got the Blue Sky app, y'all.
Oh,
I can't
nice.
remember the last time I logged on, but we'll put it on the list.
It's gonna go on the list. Also, thanks you to the TikTok peeps. We've reached over 1,000 followers right now and over 19,000 likes. So We appreciate all your support. Thank you so much because we enjoy our stories, we enjoy our soap operas, and we love the passion about it. And you know how to keep it cute and nice. And we love how respectful you are. So, with
Period.
that, thank you so much for joining the Soap Bar podcast. We will see you next week. Also, we'll probably record next week, but the following week we will let you know because you know the episodes get kind of slim on the holidays. So we'll keep you posted. All right, everyone. Have a good weekend or good rest of your week and happy holidays. Merry Christmas, Kwanzaa, Hanukkah, and Happy New Year and all of that. Bye.